Howdy, Possum Patty here. And well, today's hashtag Trash Trash Tuesdays important subject is art upcycling. Come on along. Now you may be asking, Possum Patty, what is art upcycling? Well, that is taking any item that may have been otherwise thrown in the trash, no longer used, no longer useful for anything else, and you take it and you create with it and you make a piece of art. Or in our case, a journal page. How do you like my new little upcycling can here? Yes, to throw little bitty scraps in here to do some trashy journaling. Now with upcycling, it's sort of like recycling, but we're not taking it all apart and creating a new item of the same thing. Like, you know, take plastic bottles and crunch them up and make something out of plastic. No, we're upcycling it. We're taking it to a new level. Yes, we're taking something that may have been thrown away and creating with it. Yes, creating a piece of art or a journal page, like I said. Oh, Miss TT just came in. Hello, Miss TT. Hello, hello. Well, on the, okay, kisses, kisses, kisses. On the website, Heal the Planet, they give you like 6 different bullet points on, you know, making you feel good about doing your upcycling and how it helps, you know, reduce the use of resources and energy. Because when you take something that has already been produced and you use it for something else, instead of using a new product, you've just saved a lot of resources that way and a lot of energy and the fuel that it would have taken, yes, for those new products to be made. So that's one thing. I put them on the back of my upcycling can to help remind me to uplift my spirits while I'm upcycling some trash, yes. So if you're not producing something new, you're reducing the air pollution and the water pollution, which is caused by manufacturing. And you're getting less hazardous waste. Yeah, because when you mine raw materials, that produces hazardous waste. So, or you're producing, say, a new plastic or something like that. So there's no hazardous waste produced when you're upcycling. You're taking little bits of trash and turning them into art. Also, well, of course, and I already mentioned this, it reduces the amount of waste that will go to the landfill. Of course, now my journal shelf is filling up with trashy journals. I might need more space here at Soggy Bottom. What else? We talked about saving energy. And it also saves the artist or the journalist, right, money, because you are using items for free that would have gotten thrown out. I love to go to the flea market and find things and upcycle them into my journaling pages and yard sales and, you know, sometimes the thrift shops. It doesn't matter. What is not useful to someone else, now you can use it. And that just saves the whole cycle of manufacturing and wasting energy and raw resources. Well, that's my lecture for today. Always the teacher, right? And I got out one of my trashy journals, and I got out this box of trash that I've decorated with trash, yes. And just because you're using trash, it doesn't mean that it's got to be like ugly. No, you can find beautiful trash. Now look at this tissue box. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at those colors and the flamingo on there. I know it says Kleenex, but we don't mind that at all, do we? No. That's a nice summer vibe on there right there. And I got a whole box here. And you can trash any way that you want to. You can make it grungy, you can make it random, you can make it matchy-matchy, you can make it pretty. You do you when it comes to trashing in your journal. As long as you're taking an item that would have been thrown out or an item that you're going to repurpose into a journal page, something that's no longer useful anymore. That is upcycling. That is trashy journaling. That is hashtag Trash Trash Tuesday. If you're a new Possum Peep, welcome, welcome. If you're a longtime Awesome Possum Peep, you will recognize my Drake's Coffee Cake Trashy Journal. I need to move this box, wait. I don't want to knock over my gnomes, okay? Now this picture came out of a brochure, I think from the Hobby Lobby, and I added some paint around there, and then I doodled flowers all around the edge with my Sakura glaze pen. So I think that's a pretty page. I mean, this was fun to make. I found a pretty picture. I did a little painty, did a little doodle flowers, and this is a trashy page. So what shall we do tonight? Shall I just pick something and then that can be my inspiration to do a page or pages or just stick some things into the journal? I'm looking at the box and the thing that's popping out on top at me is the Granite State Ambassadors welcome you to New Hampshire. Summer is spectacular. So I must have got this at the Big E, the New England States Exposition, because there are houses for each of the New England states. Oh, I just saw Lady Slipper. Oh, there it is. Lady Slipper. Ooh, we can color that in, can't we? All right, I'm going to cut the words. And I'll never get through all my trash because this is what I do. I'll pull out like one little piece of trash and I'll be like, and then spend like an hour on it. But that's okay. No pressure, no rush. Don't feel like you have to get something done. Just enjoy what you are doing. Okay, so we have the words, and I want that lady slipper, which is over here. I'm going to lose winter is wonderful, but that's okay. We're going to take this little lady slipper. I love these things. There's a fellow in town here who's got a whole patch of these growing wild by Stonewall. They're amazing. So I have a lady slipper. I have these words. I'm going to put this back and pull out something else. I'm not going to spend a lot of time searching through here. I just kind of want to go with what pops up. Ooh, look what popped up. Wee Fairy Village, October 1st to 30th. But I love this little fairy house with these little kids peeking through. That could be a summer page, even though it says October. We'll cut that part off. You can alter your trash. You can die cut your trash. You can paint on your trash. If you are new to journaling, trashy journaling is absolutely the best way to start off. Just make a practice journal and have fun gluing down some trash. You can call it a art journal. You can call it a trashy journal. I like this Wee Fairy Village. I'm going to take off the October. We went to this one not that long ago. And when I say not that long ago, it's probably 2 years, right? All right, maybe we need some more like garden summer things. There's a frog with some flowers. Oh, that definitely goes. This is an old calendar. And look at this page here. The whole earth is filled with awe at your wonders. Where morning dawns, where evening fades, you call forth songs of joy. Psalm 65:8. I don't remember that one. Of course, you can't remember the whole Bible, right? The whole earth is filled with awe at your wonders. Where morning dawns, where evening fades, you call forth songs of joy. That is so pretty. Oh, and I found these other flowers here. And these look like pictures of a book page from a book. Looks like they're torn out from a book, and there's pictures of book pages there with little notes about what the flowers are. And then I found this one. I thought this one's cute for summer. Guy with a fish. Somebody gave me this, I think so. We have some lilac wallpaper. Found a hummingbird. And of course I have the first things that I pulled out. So we got a couple things here to start with. I'm going to put the box down. Ooh. All right, so. Okie dokie, I love this. Of course, this is way big for this journal, but that doesn't matter. We can do a fold out, or we can cut it and put it on a couple of pages. I'm looking at possible locations for this. And what I can do is I can cut this so I have birds on this page, and then cut this so I can get the quote in on that page. Yes, I'm going to do that. Now see, this has a hole in it like that. See that hole there? That is something you absolutely, positively don't have to worry about. You can see where your trash came from. There could be holes, there could be rips, there could be spots, because we're just enjoying ourselves. Ooh, this would be a good practice for the perfectionist. That would be me. I'm raising my hand too. But I've had several jobs where you had to be absolutely perfect in everything you do, because it either involved chemistry or patience. So there was no room for error. But when it comes to journaling, we can release that ugly monster and let it go. You just want to put things in your journal that make you smile, that give you pleasant memories, that are calming or funny, unless you like scary things. I mean, because if that's your thing, if that's your bag, as they used to say, then go for it. I know when I do my October journaling, I like cute Halloween and natural things like skulls and skeletons, because that's, yeah, I studied that as part of nature, so that doesn't bother me at all, but you can do anything you want. Now see, I cut that down and put it in here, and my milkweed for the monarch is coming along very nicely. I promise one of these days I'll get you out there and show you that. So busy with my mulching, yes. See, now I don't want to put this on this page because I don't want to cover up my birds and butterflies, but that's okay. Oh, this is a pocket? Oh, I didn't realize that. There's a pocket there. Yeah, those are all glued together. Oh, and I see, and this waffle is a tuck. That's interesting. Okay, we can make a journaling card to go in there. See, now I know this looks very neat, and for some people this is like, love it, and other people would want to do all kinds of things to it and change it around and stuff, but to me this is fine, yeah. I got this little frog friend here though. We could add him. You come back at any time and add something. We could put him right here looking at that ladybug. Or I could put it in the corner. I'm going to stick this on there. So if you're tired, you don't know what to do, you want to keep up with your journaling practice and do something every day, but you're not in the mood to organize, put things together. I'm looking for a piece of cardboard that would kind of fit in there. Oh, look what I found. Complete the Cycle, printed with purpose. This packet is 100% recyclable. Yes. Let's use this. Oh, let's use that part, yeah, with the leaf on there. And we're going to make a journaling card out of this. Somehow. I could die cut this into a tag. I don't know if I have one big enough. I love die cutting trash. Yes, I do. I use this tag die. Now, if you don't do die cutting, you don't have a die cutting machine or anything like that, just cut out something with scissors. Oh, but look in the corner. Recyclable. Since that is our theme for today, we definitely have to stick that somewhere. Let's put that right there. Put a little Fabri-Tac on there. Stick that right there. Okay, let's work on a journaling card while this dries. How about a background for that? These are really pretty. Put that on there. And this, but I want to paint this. And then I'm going to add it to the page. Like that. And this is thin paper, so I got to be careful. But it is World Watercolor Month. And we're going to splash a little watercolor every day. Maybe, we'll see. No pressure. Okay, while I'm painting that though, let me glue this down. Just going to use my glue stick and put it right on there. Where's my Tupperware? Where's my Italian Tupperware? It's here somewhere. Oh, it's behind my upcycle bin. Too many things on the table. Brush, paint. Okay, we're gonna paint this pink. A pink lady slipper. Pink. There is not a white in this set, is there? Ooh. I know this is tiny. You probably can't see it with this crazy background. How's that? I'm going to try to be very careful not to get too much water on here, but that might be impossible. Just going to play with a little bit of color here. Okay. Let me get some green. I need to clear off a little space here. And this green was kind of bright, so I was mixing it with, oh, there's some other color on there. Dirty palette, that's fine. Sometimes a dirty palette's a good thing. Yeah. Going to be very delicate. Oops. Get a little of that brown in there. Makes it look more natural, doesn't it? Mix a little brown in there. Okay, I'm going to have to let this dry before I glue it down. If you're intimidated by watercolors, just do what I did here. Just get it set, get a picture, and gently color it in with your watercolors. After a while, you'll get used to how watercolor plays with the water and mixes it around. But this is a simple way to begin. I think I want to add a little bit of a darker green to the leaf. It came out sort of all a medium green. I left some white of the paper for some light to come through, but let's see. I can get a little darker green by mixing it with whatever color this is here on the dirty palette. I'll put a little dark up here too. And it is the morning dove o'clock already. My, how time flies when you're trashing. Yes, love that much better. Okay, now I'm going to dry it again. I had to do one more thing. Very thin paper, just going to use a little glue stick there. Smash my glue stick. Got to remember to put it back in before I put the top on. Isn't that pretty? Doesn't look like trash at all, does it? Where do I want this? I think I was planning on putting it over here. Let me show you closer up. Oh, you know what? There was a piece of a ribbon. Wasn't there floating around on the desk? Yes, right here. Look at that. And this has just been hanging out on the table. And I'm just going to put it right in there. Look at that. And I think, and I never do this, I'm going to staple it. I have quite the aversion to staples, but I'm trying to get over that. Maybe it was a child trauma thing. Maybe I stapled my finger or something. Not too bad. All right, there we have it. Complete the cycle. Recycle this package, and I recycled it. I upcycled it actually from an old deluxe, must be checks from the bank, right? Into a gorgeous journaling card with a little watercolor picture on there. And I'm going to slip that right here into my beautiful summer journaling page. Look at that. Oh, you know what? Look at this. I bet you I can put something right across there. I'm looking around on the table. There's always things here on the table. Things that I left that I haven't cleaned off. Butterfly chasing. Butterfly chasing, butterfly chasing. All right, I have no idea. Oh, you know what? Because I had that bucket of scraps here the other day that I was die cutting. I think this was in that bucket, and for some reason I took it out. So I'm just going to glue this on there. And again, this is like journaling with a theme here with recycling and nature and birds and butterflies and flowers. But you don't have to do this at all. You can just randomly glue things down that make you happy. Well, I've got my border on there, butterfly chasing. And I've got butterflies and birds and flowers and insects. And I got my little my little frog down in the corner there. And I've got my recycled tag and my little watercolor lady slipper. I'm just going to slip this little tag into the pocket here. I got my little recycling symbol. Beautiful page from that calendar. I'm definitely going to go back through that calendar and pull out some more things. I love it, yes. Now, how easy was that? Just got out my trashy journal, some glue stick, stuff that's on the table, a couple of things from my little decorated trashy box there, and sat down and had a relaxing time. You know, just hashtag gentle journaling like with Janet Nash. Yeah, so I love this. I love this. One of my favorite things to do. Yes, it's definitely one of my fave things to do. Well, thanks for coming along today for today's art lesson in upcycling. Happy junk journaling. Happy trashy journaling. Happy Trash Tuesday. Bye-bye. When in doubt, play dead. Life advice from an unexpected source. Everyone is bad at something. Don't let that hold you back. The trees would be empty if only the best climbers climbed.